Hello and welcome to the second area and perimeter question on the ruler booklet. This question, first of all, key thing to know, star question, you need to write a statement at the end of it and show clear workings. It's not accurate, it's a non-calculator question. All these things should be sort of things that are, okay, I understand that. Think about those before you begin. So read it carefully. It's a plan of Mrs. Phillips' living room. And she's going to cover the floor with floorboards. And then it says 1 pack of floorboards will cover 2.5 meters squared. I.e., we are talking about meters squared, so we're dealing this time with area. It's important to see the distinction between area and perimeter. The area is the space inside the diagram. And then how many packs of floorboards does she need? So, we've read, we've underlined. You need to think about your layout, and in this case, thinking about your layout is because there's a multitude of options for working this out. One is that you can split up the diagram and work out the area by doing the full rectangle. In this case, that would be 6 times 5 minus 3 times 4. That's one option. The next option is, rather than doing that way, you could split into 2 rectangles, A and B. Work those out and find the areas. Or, alternatively, rather than doing A and B there, you could work out 2 rectangles, A and B. It doesn't matter which you choose, you'll get to the same answer altogether. Personally, I would choose this one here. The reason being that A is relatively simple to work out, and I only need to work out one extra length to work out B. But you'll get to the same answer whichever you use. Now the advantage of calling one A and one B is that I can work them out clearly. Examiner knows what I'm doing. So A is 5 times 2 for the area, is 10 meters squared. B, 6 times 2. In that case, I just need to think, I will need to review that, because B is not 6 times 2. This distance times this distance. So to work out the horizontal distance there, I know that this one is 2, and the whole thing, right the way across, was 6. So that distance there is actually 4 meters. So it should be 4 times 2, which is 8 meters squared. So the total area is 10 plus 8, 18 meters squared. And you may have got that a different way, which is fine, as long as you've got 18 meters squared. So once I've got that, key thing here, each floorboard pack will cover 2.5 meters squared. So it was a non-calculated question. So 2.5, I'd probably just add them up. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, that's going to be 10. Another 2.5, 12.5, 15, 17.5. So 20 meters squared would be 8 packs, which would be enough. So the answer is, you need to write a statement, because that star is also a good practice anyway. Mrs. Phillips will need 8 packs of floorboards. Quickly review, make sure your area was sensible, i.e. where I crossed out, did 4 rather than 6. Make sure you're thinking about that sort of thing. Have I worked out the right area to add together to get my total? Are my calculations correct? Work through 5 times 2, yep. 4 times 2, yep. Add them together correct, good. Have I added up 2.5? Right, all things you should be thinking. And is my answer sensible? Is she going to need 8 packs? That seems a sensible answer. If I'd got 800, then I might be thinking slightly wrong answer. So think about whether your answer is sensible.